the break with a news review.
Now they've wiped tears, soothed nerves and encouraged amateur celebrity skaters to rise to the challenge of dancing on ice.
Not only that, but Jayne Torvill and Christopher Dean have also treated us all to ice dancing perfection.
I wanna dance in the lights. I wanna rock your body. I wanna go for a ride. Hop in the music and rock your body. Rock that body. Rock your body. Come on, rock your body. Come on, rock that body. Rock your body. I wanna rock.
Wow, that was amazing. Right, Jayne and Christopher join us right now ahead of Sunday's Dancing on Ice final, and welcome to you both.
Thank you. Morning.
Now, I imagine even to be here is just a nightmare because this is the busiest week of the whole run. This is when, you know, the pressure is really on.
It's a very busy week, particularly for our celebrities. They've got 3 routines to work on this week. Flying's all new to them, so that's quite stressful for them if they're not getting it right. And, you know, they've had to do lots of media this week as well, so it's a big week for them.
And if they get through to the final, then they've got the bolero that they've been choreographing themselves and getting ready to perform.
So you've been with them all week. How are they doing? How are they developing?
They, I think it's a stressful week. I think it's a really hard week because of just the physicality of everything they're doing, but I think also the tension's building now. It's getting to the final and they're all there and they all want to be taking part in the bolero and they all want to be the champions.
Well, we had the guys in here the other day and Hayley had the biggest bruise on her arm from doing the flying, and it's where the harness, and she keeps getting bruised.
It's not the easiest thing to come to terms with. And was Gary telling you about his experience in the flying?
Oh,
he's been like a comedy session with Gary.
Oh, really?
I can't tell you how funny it is because he has no idea where he is.
Oh, really?
What am I doing? Where are we going? And then this sickness creeps upon him.
Ah, yes, the
well.
motion sickness.
And also, Kieran has the motion sickness.
And Hayley too. They're all 3 of them.
Yeah,
they're all in the same boat.
So the 3 that we now have for our final and their progress throughout the series. Are you happy with the ones that we've got? Were there others that you lost earlier on that you thought, oh, I'm surprised they went so early?
You know, we're constantly surprised. I think one of the earliest surprises was Sunita. We thought she would stay much longer than she did. You know, losing Daniela, she brought so much to the show as well.
Yeah.
That was a tight call, wasn't it?
That was a tight call.
Yeah, it was very close.
But at the end of the day, you know, these are our 3 finalists, and they're the worthy 3 finalists.
Right, and as I heard you say as we walked out of the studio on Sunday night, of Gary, you just said, skin of his teeth.
Skin of his teeth. Yeah, you know, he's got the technical ability. But he's got to bring his passion, and he has passion. You know, when we're in the rehearsal studio and we're working all week, he is so lively, so much fun, but then on the night something tends to happen. But I think he's going to put that all aside this week and just go for broke.
I think he will go for it. I think, you know, Hayley's been the all-rounder, the skating, the performing has been great week after week. But I think the one who's had the biggest journey is Kieran, from where he started
absolutely,
to ending up in the final. So 3 different stories,
and
really.
The final's just all about the public vote.
Yes.
Well, and we've seen this in previous years.
Absolutely.
I mean, Chris Fountain was favourite to win, and then Susan Shaw just came in and she took it right at that last moment of that last show, so you just don't know. I mean, Hayley at the moment is the bookies' favourite to win, and obviously that's a lovely position to be in, but that brings pressure in itself, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Of course,
I think, you know, Hayley is her own perfectionist. I mean, she pushes herself. And I think if there's a slight crack or if there's a slight out of not doing it quite right, as we saw on one routine, they fell. Yeah. If that would happen, I think it could change everything as well. Absolutely.
You were saying to me at the end of Gary's routine, and we didn't have time to cover it between us, but in fact Robin Cousins covered it, which was good, which was the fall at the end of Gary's routine. Now, in your mind, if the music's finished, does that fall count?
No. In skating competitions, if anything happens outside of the timed, when the music's playing and when the music's finished, it's then not counted, not judged.
And of course, you are, once you've finished on Sunday, you're just a week away from the start of the tour.
Straight into that tour,
Straight into rehearsals, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and going into the next week, moving to Sheffield, and we start there 8th of April, so it's not a lot of time to get everything ready.
And I can tell you, that competition on the tour is going to be intense, because we've got the likes of Chris Fountain, Ray, we're going to have Hayley, we're going to have Gary.
I know, that's a tough lineup there, isn't it?
I tell you, the competition is coming out.
And what's great about it is that you go and watch, you can actually vote using your mobile phone for who you want to win on that night, and all the profits from the mobile phones goes to charity.
That's exactly right.
So it's just like watching it at home, you can have your say.
That's exactly what we want to recreate, is the experience that people watch at home.
And the excitement.
Come to see it live, and there's a lot more going on as well.
And they do get really competitive amongst themselves, don't they?
They do, because, you know, like, for several nights in a row last year, Ray Quinn won the competition every night, and I think Chris Fountain was desperate to knock him off and hold that trophy, which he did several times.
I've been watching Chris in practice as well, and I tell you, he's coming out with the gun blazing.
Well, because there's some changes of partners as well, which I think has really invigorated.
But now they'll have Hayley to deal with, because she's very competitive as well. She'll want to be there. So.
Well, thank you very much indeed for coming today. Let you get straight back to the rink now, and we'll see you on Sunday.
I have to just tell you, our Bolero on Sunday is completely different as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ours.
It's,
oh, I didn't know that. That's so exciting.
Nothing
I'm
like
not going
it
to tell you
before.
anything about it, but come and see.
Yeah, thank you very much indeed.
You will be there, won't you?
Bolero on Sunday.
Yeah, but your Bolero.
Fantastic.
Brilliant.
We've been working on it.
Can't wait.
We've been working very hard.
Yeah.